Good evening, brethren. It's a pleasure to be with you once again. Tonight, I'd like to speak to you about one of my four pillars, that being ritualistic excellence. I think we've all sat through meetings or degrees where there was too much prompting or a person was racing through their part, and it simply was not a pleasant Masonic experience. So where does my passion for true ritualistic excellence come from? Well, in my own personal case, it started back when I was a youth as a member of the Order of Demolay. I was sitting in the fifth preceptor chair and I was looking up at the Master Counselor, and I was so very impressed with the work that he was doing as he was reciting ritual in a way that expressed passion and meaning. And I decided right there and then that that was something that I wanted to strive to do. And it's the message that I would like to convey to the members of this grand jurisdiction. You know, we have all sorts of different skill sets. Some are good ritualists, some are great ritualists, but we all can improve. We all can chip away at that rough ashlar in search of that perfect ashlar. And what is so very impressive is when people come up to me and say, when I first learned that I needed to learn that part, I didn't think there was any way I could do it. And yet I was able to do it, and I was so very proud of myself. Isn't that what we search for? Ways in which we can really prove to ourselves that we can be better men. So, brethren, I will leave you with this. Ritualistic excellence is certainly important in terms of being able to memorize and recite ritual. But the information contained within this book is so much more. It contains so many deep meanings and symbols that represent a roadmap to the way in which we should behave both within the lodge and without in the community. It applies not only to an officer of the lodge, but those who are on the sidelines. I would encourage everyone to pick up your ritual and read it as often as you can because of the meanings that it represents. It is the foundation of our Masonic work. Brethren, I thank you very much for your time this evening. During our next series, we will be taking this book and expanding it into meanings from a Masonic education standpoint. Until then, I thank you very much for your time, and good evening.